Up here at Storybook Mountain Winery, north of downtown Calistoga.
That was full, right? I said, okay, I'm feeling strong today. Yeah, you feel strong. You feel one hand there.
Back there you can see the entrance to their caves. Up here is their very modern building. Start off with a walk into a fairy circle of redwood trees. Really a beautiful property.
These are second growth though. They're a couple hundred years old already. You can tell they were burned up by the fire. I'm sure you know about the Hanley fire, although it did go over the way to Healdsburg. It did come up over the mountain, swept across the valley floor, up and over Santa Rosa. Took out 22 homes in Santa Rosa back in 1964. Before they could stop it, was so bad. Completely destroyed the vineyard here, the wine and the house. Everything was lost, and the property was abandoned. So you can kind of still see the history right on these trees there from '64, and you know, the property was abandoned for 12 years, from '64 to 1976. Now, this is Jerry. He's our founder, owner, vintner, president of the company, and winemaker. He and Sigrid Seps just found the property and thought it was really beautiful and a nice idea to be up in the hills here, kind of off the valley floor and private and just beautiful up here. So Jerry likes to say he would have grown peaches if that's what would have taken to live up on the hill. So.
These vineyards were actually all destroyed back in the 60s, but had been replanted by the new owners, who bought it about 10 years after that.
Yeah, we're not getting the third. They're in college now, their sons. So actually, Buena is the first one hired outside the family. There's two other brothers, because their father retired at 78 years old.
The family's home sits on top of the hill. The vineyards are certified organic. There's about 40 acres of vineyards. Mostly Zinfandel, but a mix, as I said. The wines are made by the daughter. The wines are all fermented using native yeast. There are actually 90 different parcels on this property that are managed individually, because on the sloping red clay soil and at the nexus of the Knights Valley, St. Helena, and the Napa Valley, you get really unusual weather patterns. Some fog comes up over the mountains, but it sweeps away pretty soon because of the constant winds that come down through here. It really is ideal for Zinfandel. It's high enough, it's cool enough, and it's beautiful enough. Storybook.